welcome everyone. Welcome to Hartford. In about a year's time, I think when you look over that way, you're going to see about 10,000 crazy screaming fans. We had an announcement, and we're welcoming people back home, welcoming the team back home, because I think it's important to have someone to cheer for. And but you know, when I talk about cheering for the home team, I think that the important word in that is home. And the concept of home is a concept that is so intrinsically beneficial to our community in terms of having a place to call home. And, excuse me, sorry. As we try to strengthen that concept of home, the home team, the home, because we know that that's what grounds our families into their city and into the economy, you can rest assured that as mayor, I'm very, very pleased that we have this particular program, the EMAP, Emergency Mortgage Assistance Program, to help our families to be able to maintain themselves in their homes. It's been a tough time in the economy. It's been a tough time for the housing market. So I am very pleased that through the Connecticut Housing Finance Authority, this program is being promoted to make it more available to more homes in our region, and especially in Hartford, where I know that over 60 homeowners have been able to hang on to their homes as a result of this program. So if anyone is behind on their mortgage payments, we're certainly asking them to work with the Connecticut Housing Finance Authority so that this particular loan program can enable you to hold on to your home. It's called the Emergency Mortgage Assistance Program, el Programa de Asistencia sobre Pagos de Hipoteca. So both in Spanish and in English, a la comunidad hispana queremos que tomen beneficio de este programa para que puedan mantener sus hogares. Es un programa que le puede ayudar a poder lograr eso. So I want to get the word out. I want all of us to be able to come together to make sure that our community has access to this information. I know that I'm going to be taking my press kit, make sure it gets into our Facebook page of the city, make sure it gets into our website, because we do have an interest as a city in ensuring that families stay in their homes. It stabilizes our tax base, it stabilizes our community, and it also provides an opportunity for our families to have a much better quality of life. There's nothing like home ownership. So we want people to reach out to the counseling center. It's very important that you do that. So in order to get you more information, I want to bring forward my esteemed neighboring mayor, Mayor Paul Montinieri.
Thank you, Mayor Segarra. I appreciate the invitation to be here. It's nice, and as most of us are aware, strong home ownership leads to strong communities. And whether you hail from Wethersfield, my hometown, or Hartford, or Stamford, or Norwich, or any of the 169 cities or towns in Connecticut, the thought of foreclosure, the fear of foreclosure can affect anybody. The Connecticut Housing Finance Authority is taking applications, as you know, through this program for the Emergency Mortgage Assistance Loan Program. This EMAP, as it's commonly known, helps keep families in their homes. It helps keep children in the schools in their local community. And those of us who are familiar with that and see the impact on the homes ensures that we have stable neighborhoods, which would be adversely affected by families who would be forced to leave without this program. Wethersfield has had 14 receive assistance from this program, which in an affluent community like Wethersfield is a number that you should be alert to. So I'm very grateful that we're here and talking about it. EMAP essentially can help. So I have the opportunity to introduce Norbert DeLoria, who is the Interim Executive Vice President of CHFA, and he's going to talk more specifically about the program, and Norbert and I are friends, and I'm pleased to know that he's leading that effort. So thank you. I get to introduce him.
Well, good afternoon. How's everybody doing today? So thank you, Mayor, for inviting us down here today. And like both of you, CHFA's goal is to help homeowners stay in their house who are threatened by foreclosure. I'll give you a little statistics here. Since 2010, there have been over 22,000 foreclosures in the state of Connecticut, and that's a staggering number. and more than 1,300 just in Hartford County alone. Now, in 2010, there were 42,000 seriously delinquent homeowners. That number has dropped to about 30,000, so about a 25% decrease, but still 30,000 is a huge number of people who are in jeopardy of losing their house. Although the economic landscape might be getting better by those numbers, we're still not out of the woods yet. And foreclosure can be due to certainly situations beyond the homeowner's control. It could be loss of job, unemployment, underemployment, health, financial difficulties. And as Mayor Montanari said, foreclosure doesn't help the families, doesn't help the homeowner, doesn't help the communities, doesn't help the children. There are two great foreclosure prevention counseling services in Greater Hartford. Our host, CRT, thank you very much, and Neighborhood Housing Services of New Britain. Since 2008, CHFA is very proud to say that we've helped 1,349 families stay in their homes through the EMAP program. But we can do more. What the EMAP program is, a little more specifically, it's a low interest rate loan that is not a handout, but a way out, hopefully a way out. To qualify, EMAP borrowers must be able to repay the loan eventually. What the program does is it can bring a homeowner current if the delinquent at the current mortgage, with the current mortgage, excuse me, and assist with the mortgage payments for up to 5 years. And then we hope the customers get back on their feet. They start repaying the loan. The loan's at a 30-year fixed interest rate, and today that interest rate's only 3%, so it's a very affordable payment when the consumer is ready to pay it back. And then we take those funds and recycle them to the next homeowner in need. So we hope it's a perpetual fund. We hope we don't need to use it as often in the future as the economy gets better, but we hope to have this program for quite some time if need be. To find out if you're eligible for an EMAP loan, please, you can call us. We're right in Rocky Hill, Connecticut. The phone number is 877-571-2432, or contact any of our statewide CHFA HUD-approved foreclosure prevention counseling agencies like CRT. You can go to our website. That's www.chfa.org. To find out more information about any of our programs, specifically EMAP. And before I turn it over to Chris, I did want to stress the importance of counseling as part of CHFA's foreclosure prevention efforts. In the last 10 years, CHFA has funded counseling programs, have helped more than 16,000 homeowners through the state of Connecticut. Foreclosure prevention counseling helps struggling homeowners find the best solution. EMAP is one of the solutions, one of the tools in the toolbox. There's loan modification, there's HAMPs, there's many other tools, and the experts at CRT will explain to the consumer the best tool for them. So now, thank you very much for listening to me, and I'd like to turn it over to Chris, who's the Vice President of Housing and Community Services for CRT.
Thanks, Number.
Thank you, Chris.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you. I'd like to welcome Mayor Segarra, Mayor Montanari, our partners from CFHA. Throughout Central Connecticut, people of all ages, backgrounds, and income levels turn to CRT to help stabilize their lives. CRT can help for anything from childhood education through senior services, from mental health services to housing services, which is why we're here today. We've worked closely with CFHA since 2009 on our EMAP program to provide foreclosure prevention counseling to a wide spectrum of families. CFHA's Emergency Mortgage Assistance Program is one of our key foreclosure prevention programs available. We have seen firsthand the challenges our families face in keeping their homes. Challenges such as unemployment, a reduction of work hours, unexpected medical bills, the cost of education for both themselves and their children. We're proud to say that in this past year alone, CRT has partnered with CFHA to help 66 families avoid foreclosure, and I'm told it's actually over 66 families. We have served homeowners in 18 different cities, including towns such as West Hartford, Wethersfield, Manchester, and Hartford. Please, and I emphasize please, do not wait until it's too late. These services are readily available. We have staff that are educated on the foreclosure process, and they're committed to assisting you and your family, so please do not wait. Look up a housing counseling service such as the CRT offers. The whole idea is to retain your home. You've worked hard for your home, the services are available, and we just ask you, do not wait until late. I was speaking with Mayor Segarra and Mayor Montanari early, and many services that CRT administers, we see individuals and families when they're in crisis, and it's quite frankly very late in the process, where our services cannot potentially be rendered in such an expedient fashion to meet your needs. So again, an emphasis is educate yourself on the EMAP program and other housing counseling programs and access the service. CRT is proud to partner with CFHA to help realize its mission, which is strong home ownership makes for strong neighborhoods and strong communities. Thank you very much.
I just want to acknowledge two individuals that are here that have been strong supporters of our community and strong supporters of ensuring that our folks are able to hold on to their homes, especially in difficult times, and that's former Councilwoman Elizabeth Thornton Sheff. I still cannot remove her from that role. And also retired, or actually emeritus. And Councilman Dr. Larry Deutsch, who's also the chair of Social Services Committee, who's also very committed to ensuring that our families get access to the programs that they need. So I encourage each of you to your respective communications programs to spread the word out about this program. I just want to take a moment because I know Univision is here, and I just want to explain a little bit. Para todas las familias que están teniendo problemas o dificultades con el pago de hipoteca, es bien importante que se comuniquen con este programa del Connecticut Housing Finance Authority. Es un programa diseñado para tomar acción, para ayudarle a evitar tener que perder las casas. De la forma que el programa está estructurado es que le ayudan para que se pongan al día con los pagos de su casa y también por un transcurso de 5 años poder asistir para que las hipotecas puedan ser reducidas y puedan mantener los pagos al día. Si ha perdido el trabajo, si tiene enfermedad, si tiene algún tipo de situación que le prohíbe hacer los pagos de hipoteca, no espere hasta que el proceso de ejecución de hipoteca haya progresado a un punto que ya esté en riesgo de perder su casa. Si ha perdido empleo y están atrasados un mes o piensan que va a estar atrasado, ese es el tiempo específico para tomar medidas para no perder su casa. Así que pueden comunicarse con CRT. CRT es una agencia que está bien establecida en nuestra comunidad y está ayudando y organizando con el programa de EMAP, el programa de asistencia de pagos de emergencia sobre las hipotecas para que puedan ponerse al día. Así que gracias a todos y por favor llamen y utilicen el programa. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much.